Hey folks, we got some epic facts for you here today on Factacular, so strap on in. Number 1, Amsterdam. Amsterdam is famous for many things, including reefer, clogs, and biscuits. Amsterdam also happens to be home to not just the Naughty Museum, but also the Museum of Torture Instruments, which features over 40 instruments used throughout history. What's that joke used for? This boy got a bit of torture. Tortured into a river. Number 2, paper planes. Paper planes have existed for thousands of years, longer than actual planes. The Chinese have been making paper planes for about the last 200 years. They didn't call them airplanes though, obviously. They were simple origami birds. The modern iteration of a paper airplane dates back to the Civil War when they were called paper darts. No, not those kind of darts. God, I miss smoking. Number 3, George Lucas. Lucas was the first director in history to put the entire production crew's names in the end credits of his movies. Previously, it was only the bigwigs and the top brass when it came to the movie business that got their names in there. But old Lucas, he was the first to include absolutely everybody on there and make sure that they got their fair share of the credit. Even Jimmy, who sweeps the floors.
What am I doing?
A Pepsi contest in the Philippines in 1992 had a grand prize of 1 million pesos. But an error at the bottling plant led to 600,000 winning bottles being released. Riots and even grenade attacks injured dozens and killed 5 people in the deadliest marketing disaster in history. Number 5, cows. Dairy cattle are typically born with horns and are dehorned when they're young. Sounds painful. Dairy farmers use selective breeding to eliminate the recessive gene that causes horns in both bulls and cows, hoping, beyond all hope, to breed out the horns. Number 6, Domino's Pizza. Domino's in Russia had to cut a campaign short where they foolishly offered 100 pizzas for 100 years in exchange for customers getting their logo tattooed on them. The campaign, which was supposed to last for over 2 months, ended after only 5 days after way too many people took part. They then changed the rules so that the tattoo had to be at least 2 centimeters in length, and it was only for the first 350 people. Boy, I mean, wouldn't you'd be absolutely sickened, wouldn't you, if you went and got a Domino's fucking tattooed on you, and then all of a sudden they were like, nah, sorry. I don't know. I don't know what the law is like in Russia, but I would sue them. I would try to sue them. Thanks very much for tuning in, folks. This has been another edition of Factacular. Please consider hitting subscribe, like, or whatever the hell you've got going on there so we can bring you more mad facts.